Hey, what is up, everyone? The LDB is back at it again, coming at you today with another Outriders video, and today we are going to be taking a look at my Acari build. Now, this thing is an absolute beast. I have been loving it. I really don't know why I put off messing with the Acari for so long, because this is so OP. It is absolutely ridiculous. I mean, we're talking about an easy 500k anomaly power and an easy million-plus armor. So, as always, I hope you guys enjoyed, find this video helpful. If you do, please do me a huge favor and smash that like button, subscribe for future content if you are new to the channel, and be sure to drop a comment down there below. So, let's take a look at this.
Outrider detected.
Cullen, the bandit
Access
leader's
granted.
taken care of. Your pass is clear. Where'd these bandits come from anyway?
They were insurgents. Defected to our side months ago.
Alright everyone, so I hope you enjoyed that. Now let's take a look at this class tree really quick, get a few things out of the way, and we'll move on to the good stuff. So as you can see down here, nothing too crazy, pretty straightforward on this. Actually very similar to how I had my lava leech set up. If you have not seen that video, definitely check that one out, link in the description below. But on that build as well as this one, I went a little bit more towards the survivability side of things, I guess you could kind of say, just simply because as soon as I picked up Pyro, I found that I was extremely squishy. I don't know if it's just me, but I feel squishy, and with only like 18,000 health on this build, you know, it kind of scares me a little bit. So any way that you can get a little more skill life leech or any debuffs towards you is definitely going to help you out. Now with that being said, I feel like there are actually two different ways you can run this class tree. One is the safe way, and that's the way I'm running it at the moment, and I have no problems just nuking entire mobs. You know, when you watch your mini-map, all the little red dots just pop and they go away. It's absolutely amazing, very satisfying, and you just bulldoze through content. And the second version is the marked version, the marked way. Now the safe way is just a few things swapped from the marked way. For instance, putting this on, you know, reduced elite damage to 10%, and then we got this here, you know, extra anomaly power with the extra burn damage, with the extra skill life leech, the extra 20% resistance. You know, all these things actually add up and will actually help you out a lot, because when I was using the marks, you have these nodes, you have the little lightning bolts, you got one here, and one here. When I was using those, I was doing good damage by all means. I mean, I was still taking out everything, but my survivability went down the drain. I mean, it's kind of crazy how just a few nodes can really change things up. But this way, increase your skill damage 8% against marked enemies. And you have 3 of these nodes, so that's an extra 24% potential damage. And the only way you can mark enemies, as far as I know, is by using a skill on them. You know, if you pop your overheat, anybody that gets hit by that overheat in that entire radius is going to be marked. So, you know, same thing with the flame, whatever. And the way you can tell that is by having that little skull icon by them. So, you know, it is what it is, guys. I'm going the safe route, and I've been having no problems at all. When I was using the marks, you know, yeah, the numbers were good and all, but, you know, I felt a lot more squishy. So just swapping out a couple basic things, you know, so you get a little extra resistance against elites and things like that, a little bit more skill life leech, a little bit more resistance. Those things definitely can help you out a lot. So, you know, just try things out and see what works best for you. Alright, so on to these skills here. Pretty straightforward on this. Heat Wave, Ash Blast, Overheat. In that order, too. That's basically how I've been using it. You pop them with the Heat Wave, you get all your extra anomaly power up, you Ash Blast them, and then you overheat and just pop them all. It is absolutely beautiful. I have been loving it. I mean, the cooldown's pretty good, 7.9 seconds on the heat wave, Ash Blast 16.5, and the overheat 4.6. So if you ever need a little bit of extra health, pop this overheat, because even though you're only dealing 9,200 damage to them, you're still getting skill life leech off them, and that will definitely help you out a lot. And then your heat wave will be back in just a couple seconds, and by the time you pop off 2 of your heat waves, you have your overheat back. So it is what it is. I put the Ash Blast on the L1 R1 combo here because it has the longest cooldown. I'm going to be using heat wave and overheat more or less more times than not, I guess you could say. And, you know, again, pretty straightforward on that. Alright everyone, so on to the good stuff here. As you can see over here on the left, my base anomaly power is 170,000, and that is just the base. That is just the tip of the iceberg. We can get this up over 550,000 without breaking a sweat. And I've actually seen over 600,000 a couple of times, and I don't know if that was because someone else was buffing me somehow, some way, I don't know, or I just hit a couple more ads than I normally do, and I got extra buff. I don't know what the deal is, but regardless, this set does some crazy damage. So as far as weapons go, I'm going to be using Death Shield with Fortress and Moaning Winds. So all of the haters that have been talking in the comments before, you know, you don't have the Death Shields with, you know, Fortress, blah, blah, blah. Here it is. I've had one. I've had it since the second week the game came out. It's just not the best roll, and, you know, I make it work with other weapons. You know, it is what it is. So I'm going to cave to the haters on this one because I think this actually looks pretty sweet with this set because they both glow the same. I don't know. I like the aesthetics on this game. Other than that, we got the bulwark down here that gives me the bleed. You know, I'm sure someone's going to say something about that, but it is what it is. Got the Moaning Winds on there, so, you know, shoot, reload, shoot, reload. Pretty straightforward on that. Got that revolver on there just because it looks cool. I'm not really even using it. So, on to the gear pieces. Alright, enough chit-chat, blah, blah, blah. Let's go ahead and start off right here with the headgear. The Helmet of the Acari. Anomaly power, skill life leech, status power, and it comes with the talent Fire Tsunami for the heat wave. Increases the width of the firewall. It doesn't say by how much, but I'm thinking it's about 3 times. I think it's more than 2 times the amount of the normal firewall, and that is absolutely crucial because if you take a look at the set bonus that we get from Acari at the bottom here, every enemy damaged by the heat wave grants 50% anomaly power bonus for 10 seconds. So when you set them on fire and then you hit them with your other skills, it really, really hurts. So the width of the firewall is going to hit more NPCs, and you're just going to take them out that much faster. And then I went ahead and put Captain Hunter on there just so I hit that much harder on anybody that's an elite. Okay, so on to the upper armor. This right here is like the cherry on top for the build. I swear, I honestly don't know what is more impressive, the headgear that gives you the plus 500,000 anomaly power, or the chest piece here that gives you a sustainable plus 1 million, easy plus 1 million bonus armor. I mean, I don't know. You guys let me know what you think down in the comments. Which one is more crazy? Because all I'm saying is this set is so OP, I have been loving it. And I'll show you exactly how I did that right now. This piece comes with Anomaly Power, Skill Life Leech, Cooldown Reduction, and the Talent Detonator for Overheat. Decrease the skill's cooldown by 50%. Gotta love that right there. I mean, just cut it right in half. And that pairs perfectly with the Talent Blacksmith, and I'll explain why. Overheat. Each status condition consumed by Overheat grants 52,600 armor bonus for 8 seconds. Now, keep in mind that 8 seconds. Just remember that 8 seconds, okay? But the way that 52,000 scales is absolutely amazing. When you hit him with the flame, get your anomaly power up. You hit him with the ash, and then you know the radius on the ash is crazy. And then you hit him with the overheat. Easy 1 million armor, and you can do that every 8 seconds. The reason I said keep an eye on that 8 seconds is because the heat wave and the overheat, both the cooldowns are under 8 seconds. I mean 7.9 seconds, but still, it's under 8 seconds. So theoretically, if you're on your game and on point, you can keep that going the entire time. And the way I have my class tree set up on top of it, you're not going down. You're really not. I have been loving this set, guys. Loving it. Alright then, moving on to the lower armor. Comes with Anomaly Power, Skill Life Leech, Cooldown Reduction, and Anomaly Echo. Grants 3,200 firepower and 11,000 anomaly power bonus on skill activation for 15 seconds. So when you do that times 3, that's an extra 33,000 anomaly power. I said, hey, we're going to leave that alone. And I went ahead and put Tidal Wave on there for Heat Wave. The skill can be activated one more time before triggering a cooldown. I feel like you need at least 2. I know some people run 3, but I feel like then I'm going to be losing out on other talents. So I'm just sticking to 2 Heat Waves, and I've been doing just fine. Alrighty, so moving on to the gloves here. Nothing crazy, just some purple gloves. Anomaly Power, Healing Receive, Cooldown Reduction. I wish that Healing Receive was some more Skill Life Leech, but at the same time, when you pair Healing Receive with the Skill Life Leech, it seems like they scale pretty good hand in hand. Let me know what you think about that. And as far as talents go, we have Burnout for Heat Wave. Damaged enemies take 25% more damage for 8 seconds. There's that 8 seconds again. But regardless, another 25% damage, so you hit them with the burn, right? You let those go. And then you're going to get your anomaly power up. You ash blast them, and then you just nuke them with the heat wave. It's beautiful, and I've been loving it. I don't know why I put off messing with the Acari for so long. I honestly don't. And then I went ahead and put Death Sentence on here for ash blast. Your weapon damage and anomaly damage against enemies affected by the skill are increased respectively by 40% and 30% for 5 seconds. So that's just going to push it that much farther. I mean, it just keeps getting better, guys. Alright, so on to the final piece, the foot gear. Just some basic purple boots, nothing too crazy. Anomaly power, close range damage, and cooldown reduction. That close range damage, I could really take or leave that. I wish that was some more skill life leech or something like that. But, you know, I swear they made it harder to get good gloves and foot gear. I mean, it's like pulling teeth to get the right talents in the right places nowadays. I don't know what the deal is. Maybe it's just me, but man, just hit that like button for me because I've been out there grinding for you guys. As far as the talents go, we got Ash increased range. Does exactly what it says, increases the skill's range by 66%. And the Ash Blast already has a pretty decent radius, so when you put that on there, I mean, you're hitting the majority of people on the map, if not everybody. And then I went ahead and put Master Consumer on there for overheat. The skill consumes either burn or ash status and deals damage consuming both at once. Increase the damage by 150%. So it will consume burn or ash, but consuming both at once increases the damage 150%. So, like I said, hit them with that flame, the heat wave, ash blast them, and then nuke them with that heat wave. It has been beautiful. I have been loving it, guys. This set is absolutely amazing. The aesthetics on it are great. I've been loving it, and it's just a killer. This is honestly one of my new favorites. I mean, over Devastator, actually. This is actually more fun and just as effective once you get this down. So, as always, guys, I hope you enjoyed and found this video helpful. If you did, please do me a huge favor and smash that like button. Subscribe for future content if you are new to the channel, and be sure to drop a comment down there below. And let me know what your Acari's doing and what kind of numbers you're pulling. So, until next time, guys, I hope you take it easy. I will see you then. Later.